You would like me to take care of your secretarial work? I can, but please do keep the amount of work under control. I used to write reports fairly often, but most don't find the contents of my reports very pleasant to read. You can stop looking at my shoulder. This is not an neuropathy lesion. It's just a tattoo that resembles one. Why? To outwit anyone who thinks they've found a weakness. You won't bother me again after the first time you guess wrong. That's right. I became an infected while I was testing this railgun. Why am I still using it? First, it's safe now that it has been fine-tuned. Secondly, while I don't want to admit it, this is the weapon that suits me the most. I don't want to or dare to abandon it. The medicine in my earrings. It's not medicine. It's a perfume that I mixed myself. A highly concentrated perfume that can induce emotions that run opposite to hostility. It comes in handy in dangerous situations. As for the lower concentrated one that I have here, it's for alleviating car sickness. I tend to get car sick pretty badly. I'd say I was a mercenary more than a weapons tester. As soon as the higher-ups gave the order, I would have to take to the battlefield with newly issued equipment. It was nothing like the battles I've fought for Rhodes Island. No one knew or cared why I fought. I was infected not because of an accident, but because of a transaction. For my infection, the client got their data, and the provided got a significant payment. Plus, they got to keep me on a leash with their insurance. If it wasn't for them treating me like a tusk beast, why would I have run? The first time I struck a dummy, I thought back to my parents, that bandit, and how powerless I was despite having a gun in my hand. Even after I was out of ammo, I was still mechanically pulling the trigger over and over, until the coach took away the launcher in my hand. That's right, a launcher, not a gun. I once thought about opening a sundry shop, like my parents did. Once, I even had an agreement with the landlord. Then I had nightmares that entire night. Now? Much better. I'm even trying to help Instructor Durner. Oh, please don't tell anyone about this. My father used to tell me stories of how the great Black Steel founder upgraded their firearms. But it wasn't until recently that I realized true greatness is not to popularize some kind of weapon. Instead, it's to make weapons useless forever. Right. It's very ironic. This is what I dream of achieving, and it is something that I can only dream of achieving. Please rest at ease. I will ensure the office's safety during this period of time. Nice to meet you, Doctor. As a field operator, I will be in your service from here onwards. I hope that my firepower will not betray your expectations. That is excellent CQC, but perhaps a little too dangerous. The only way my former employer expresses approval is by raising wages. Don't get the wrong idea. For every wage increase, they make you do 10 times the work afterwards. That's not how Rhodes Island works, right? Thank you for your trust, Doctor. I used to think of Rhodes Island as a stopping point so beautiful that it's almost unreal. But it now seems I will have to extend my stay here for a little longer. I'll provide fire support for everyone. You are appointing me as the leader? It appears this will be a tough battle. Everyone, so that we don't run into any unexpected issues on the field, check your weapons once again. Maintain a safe distance. Avoid direct confrontation if possible. I'm here. Your command? Adjusting firing trajectory. Complete. Weapons good. Ready for data collection. Shh. Do you hear that? That's the sound of the Reaper making her advent. Laying suppressive fire. Maximum output reached. Don't huddle there. Hard for me to assess the blast area. I'm suddenly a little terrified. If I were on the other side facing you and your command, how much of the firepower I'm so proud of would actually be effective? A perfect performance. To the point that I want to write an evaluation report. Voluntarily. A few of them got away. It seems we need some further adjustments. Cover the retreat? No problem. It's important to evaluate performance during retreats, too. Considering the weapon's size, this place might be a little cramped. Doctor, don't touch. You could get hurt. Would you like to head to engineering together? Good morning. A dreamless night of sleep alleviates exhaustion the most. Don't you think? Arknights.